want to sit on the block, you can do. What the block will do will help you just to elevate the tailbone, just to lengthen up your spine. So placing the block directly behind you, lift yourselves up, gently sliding the buttocks off the block, and then gently crossing the legs and lengthening in the upright position. When you're sitting on the floor, try and maintain the tailbone to the ground, lengthening up through the spinal vertebrates, paying particular attention to the back of the neck and make sure your chin is parallel to the floor. And gently lifting upwards. This way, the pubic bone is tucked in and the tailbone is very gently protruding outwards. Once the tailbone is protruding outward, that will help you to lift the chest and roll the shoulders back to maintain a lengthening in your spine. Over time, for sitting for long periods of time, you'll notice that the spine will collapse, and you'll generally notice curvature either into the upper or the mid-back, causing compression mostly down to the lumbar spine, in particularly around the L4-5 region or the S1, the sacral S1 region. That's when generally the majority of the lumbar spine region ailments tend to manifest there because of compression, causing impingements, and most importantly, causing impingement of the sciatica nerve, which can be awfully, awfully uncomfortable. So what I want you to do here, guys, lengthening up as tall as you can. Just have your arms resting down at the side. Palms are turned upwards, resting on your knees, and bring the thumb and the index finger together into Jnana Mudra. Now lengthening up till shoulders completely relaxed. So as I said at the beginning, the routine that we're going to do today is really going to help to boost the immune system. A depleted immune system leaves the body very, very vulnerable to conditions and illnesses, okay? So very important that we keep it boosted the entire time. This is where the practices of yoga, the asanas and the pranayama, which is the breath retention exercises, are really valuable to keep the body to its optimal health. Now take a few moments, lengthening up tall, just gently close your eyes. Now just take a few moments and just begin to observe your breathing. Just be aware of your breath coming in through the nose and very gently releasing from your mouth. So the basic pranayama to work with is Mahat Pranayama, which is the complete or the grounder breath. That means inclusive of the entire respiratory system and breathing into the three lobes of the respiratory system. The lower lobe, which is the diaphragmatic, the central, which is at the heart center, and the upper clavicle region. Trying to work with Mahat Pranayama and really helping and boosting that pranayama will really help you to work and synchronize the asanas with that movement. So continue to keep the eyelids very gently closed and just take a few moments and just observe that breath as we begin to relax. Just observing the breath coming in through the nose and very gently the breath releasing from your mouth. Try and be aware of focusing on the lower lobes, which is the diaphragmatic, the center, and then the upper. So gently begin to take a deep breath in and breathing down towards the diaphragmatic region, just below the rib cage. Then moving up to the center, which is at the heart center, and then moving up here towards the upper, to the clavicle region. As you release that breath, releasing from the diaphragmatic region first, the lower, and then moving up to the center, and then the upper, and exhaling the air outwards. So gently inhaling the breath towards the diaphragm, the center of your chest, and then the upper chest. As you begin to exhale, releasing from the lower lobes first, the center, and then gently releasing from the upper. Now take a few moments and just continue with that breath. Just try and keep the body completely relaxed. Keep the spine elevated, so diaphragm has room to move down and inflating the abdominal region. So just observing that breath, breathing in through the nose, through the three lobes, the lower, the middle and the upper. As you breathe out, releasing from the lower, the middle and then the upper chest. And just feel that body just relaxing into that ground. And just do that one more time. Take a deep breath in, breathing to the lower, the middle and then the upper chest. As you breathe out, releasing from the lower, the middle and the upper chest. And then very gently, when you feel ready, slowly opening your eyes. Now, if you are practicing these movements and these pranayama on your own, try and increase the time on a daily basis. Okay? Now, bringing the fingertips down to the floor, roll the shoulders back, lifting up your chest, push your palms down and lifting up. Now, opening up the chest here from Sukhasana really helps us to build up the respiratory system, helping us to breathe more deeper and more slow. So lifting upwards, lift the chest up, closing the eyes. Now gently begin to breathe in, again to the lower, to the middle and to the upper chest. Breathing out from the lower, the middle and the upper. We're going to do that 3 more times. So gently keep the eyelids closed. Keep the chest lifted up. So start to breathe in towards the lower, the middle and the upper chest. Breathing out lower, middle and the upper. And doing that twice more. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the eyelids gently closed. Keep the shoulders rolled back. And one more time, breathing in towards the lower, the middle and the upper chest. And then gently releasing from the lower, the middle and then the upper. Slowly open the eyes and lifting upwards. Really good. Just roll the shoulders back. We're now going to work into a spinal twister exactly here from Sukhasana. So take a deep breath in, bring the right hand to the left knee, rolling round, breathing out. Now breathe in, come back to the centre. Breathing out, left hand coming over to the right foot and breathe out. Keep that chest lifted up. And breathe in gently, coming back. And we're going to do that 3 more times. Deep breath in, breathe out, going round. And breathe in, coming back. And breathe out, left hand to the right knee. Breathing out here, keep the chest lifted. And breathe in, coming back. Okay, twice more. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. Well done. One more time, either side. Breathing out. Breathing in. And again, last one here. Breathe out. And gently breathing in. And then roll the shoulders back. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to lay down on our back. So make sure when you are laying down that your feet are facing towards your wall. So the last 3 movements that we're going to do now are going to be laying down, okay? And what I don't want to do is to disturb you into moving your mat. So please make sure your mats are facing towards the wall, okay? And your feet will also be facing towards the wall. Make sure your phones are balanced so you can see me, okay? But the instructions that I'll be giving you will be clear, so you will be able to follow them. So we're going to lay down on our back and we're going to go into the fish pose, which is Matsyasana, the fish. And that's going to really help to kind of lift up and again, opening out the chest. So the entire theme is to really help to breathe more deeper and really building up the respiratory system here. So very gently, We're going to have the legs long. Make sure, again, feet and your head are in alignment. Now, we're going to push the palms into the floor. Okay, now if you want to just watch the demo while I do this and then you can follow me. We're going to push the elbows into the floor. We're going to lift the chest up, elbows pushing down and drop the head back. Now from there we're going to gently slide the head to the floor. Once you lay down, get yourself really comfortable. Okay, make sure your feet and your head are directly in alignment and have your palms resting down at the side of the body with your palms facing downwards. Now as you push the palms into the floor, push down with the elbows, lift up the chest and then gently drop the head back, keep the mouth closed, so only the crown of your head to the floor to open up your chest. Now hold it there just for a little bit. Now as you hold that position, really lift the chest up so you really feel the entire chest opening up. Continue to breathe deeply and slowly. Okay? Now very gently from here, start to slide the head back and drop the head to the floor. Now just stay exactly there, turn the palms upwards. Now once you've completed the fish pose, it's really important to release any tension around the neck. So just gently roll the head over and look over the right shoulder. And then come back to the centre and let the head roll over to the left. So breathe in, come back, twice more either side, roll over to the right. Come back to the centre and gently let the head roll over to the left. And gently come back, twice more either side to the right. Breathing in, come back and over to the left. And doing that one more time to the right. Coming back to the centre, last one here, over to the left. And then gently come back. Now really good, hold it there. Now bend your knees. Now we're going to go into the happy baby position. So again, we're going to hug the knees into the chest. Opening out the knees wider than shoulder width. And bring your arms around your thighs and have the soles of your feet pointing up to the ceiling. Make sure the back of your neck is lengthened and your chin to the chest. Now, if anyone are unable to reach your feet, continue to hold here around the thighs. Those of you who can, reaching up to the soles of your feet. Now, open up the knees wider than shoulder width and bring the elbows to the inside of the lower legs. Back of the neck lengthened. Chin pulled in towards the upper chest. Your toes are facing to the back wall. Now just gently feel the lengthening of your spine. Feel your chest opened out. Encourage and push the tailbone to the floor. Have your eyes very gently closed. Now gently continue to observe your breath. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed and away from your ears. Always making sure there's a prominent gap between the ears and the shoulders. Now just gently observe your breath. Feel the breath coming in through the nose and gently releasing from your mouth. Now just take a few moments and just feel your spine pushing into the ground. Feel the whole of your back in contact with the ground. Feel your muscles completely relaxing. Try not to make any sudden movements and just continue to relax. Now breathing in through the nose and gently releasing from your mouth. Each time you breathe out, you can apply a little bit of pressure from the feet or from your thighs, wherever you are holding. Try not to force the knees down to the ground, but just observe the relaxing. Each time you breathe out, you'll feel the muscles lengthening. Each time you breathe out, releasing any tensions, any fears, and any doubts, and release that from your mouth. Now very gently hug your knees into the chest. Now hold it here. Now very gently place the feet back to the floor. Now if you are quite away from your wall, gently lift yourselves up and move your buttocks a little bit closer to the wall. So I'll just quickly demo here. So bringing the buttocks as close, gently roll the legs round and gently lifting up the legs and then just placing them here against the wall. Now you have two options with your hands. You can either have them resting down at the side, or I prefer to have them over my head. Now lengthen the back of your neck, chin to the chest, and gently close your eyes. Now what you want to be observing here as you have the legs up the wall, make sure your buttocks are as closest to that wall as possible. Have your legs elevated in the vertical position. You can either have your arms resting at the side of your body, or you can have them over the shoulders. Now make sure the back of the neck is lengthened and the back of the neck and the tailbone are directly in alignment. Now very gently just take a few moments and begin to close your eyes. If you need to make any adjustments anywhere, please do. What you want to be feeling is the weight of your legs just gently pushing down into your hips. Just gently feel your buttocks and your hips very naturally opening outwards. Let your feet just naturally fall out. Let your shoulders completely relaxed. Have your eyelids very gently closed. And just begin to observe that breath. Breathing in through the nose and very gently releasing from your mouth. Now just take a few moments and just begin to relax the body into the ground. Just feel your fingertips naturally curled inwards. Just feel the entire body just pushing and relaxing into the ground, and feel the weight of your legs just gently pushing down in through your hips and encouraging the lumbar spine to fall to the floor. You might observe a little bit of a gap between the floor and the back of your neck, which is absolutely fine. But just try and bring that chin in just a little bit so you just feel the lengthening of the cervical vertebrates. And then just bring the softness into your face and just relaxing. As you begin to relax, just feel the body just gently melting into Mother Earth and feel her embrace. At this point, just try and release any fears, any doubts, or anything that might be troubling you. This is a time to turn inwards and learning to accept your authority without judgment. And important to love yourself. Creating that space just gently relaxing. Continue to observe that breath and feel the energy of every new breath that enters in through your nostrils. Feel that breath travelling around your body to the fingertips, to your toes, and all the way up to the crown of your head. As that breath begins to leave, feel it collecting tensions, worries and doubts, and gently release that breath. Now continue to keep the eyelids very gently closed. And we're just going to finish off with that tension releasing Kriya, Thala Kriya. Now very gently, start to bring some movement back into your fingers and your toes. Now very gently, keep the arms over your head, start to take a deep breath in, lengthen through your fingertips and point through your toes. Keep lengthening, keep stretching, and gently let your breath go. Take another deep breath in, and this time push your heels away up towards the ceiling. Keep the arms lengthened over your head and lengthen through your fingertips. Keep stretching, keep lengthening, and gently let that breath go. Breathe in, raise the arms up, and breathe out, lower them down to the side. Now keep the eyes closed and rubbing your palms together as you're laying on that back. Once the palms warm up, place them over your eyes. Now open your eyes with inside of your palms and gently lower the hands down. Now don't be in a rush to lower the legs, just hold it there. Now hug your knees into your chest. Okay, so hugging them in here. Now take a few moments and slowly just bring that awareness back. Now very gently drop your knees either over to the right or the left where you have the most amount of room. And now just let them drop over and then just roll over onto the side. Push the palm into the floor and gently lift yourselves up. And then just sit against the wall and take a few moments. Now having the legs up, the wall relaxation is a beautiful movement. I do that almost every day. I just feel so nurtured when I'm in that position, especially at this prevalent time where I haven't been feeling very well for a couple of days. I find it almost very relaxing, and it's just the rest that I need, and I can almost stay down there for a good level of time, not wanting to come up. It's really important at this time when we feel the immune system slightly depleted to be able to eat a healthy meal. Smaller meals are really important. Warm drinks, ginger tea, which I'm drinking almost all the time, soups, warm food, encouraging a vegetarian diet if you're able to do that, really increasing the levels of vitamin C like the oranges, grapefruits, tangerines, and all types of foods and vegetables, and try and keep the system boosted up as much as you possibly can. I really hope you enjoyed today's practice. If you have any questions, okay, you can either put the questions down in the little comment boxes or you can message me on Messenger. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Namaste. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you.